Blockchain has the potential to shake up almost every industry you can think of, from finance and real estate to intellectual property. It's changing how people collaborate online through decentralization. After several early attempts with new technologies, things are really starting to evolve. We've already seen some really awesome applications of crypto. Some of them have gone mainstream. I'm going to talk about the blockchain applications that will actually drive mainstream adoption in 2024. I also expect they're going to keep growing. And why should you pay attention to these apps? I'll fill you in on everything you need to know. Coming from someone who works with blockchain every single day. Hi, crypto isn't just for programmers. I'm Jita. On this channel, I'll help you go from a beginner to a Web3 professional. If you enjoy this content, make sure to subscribe to our channel and don't forget to give me a like. If you want to stay in the Web3 market long term, the best way is to improve your skills and become a Web3D app developer. Head over to our homepage. I'll guide you step by step. Alright, let's kick things off and talk about the super hot MVP level crypto app of 2024. That's right, it's PolyMarket. It's a decentralized betting market running on blockchain. It's a platform where you can wager with crypto on future events. You got it right. If you haven't been keeping up with the big news this past year, you probably missed a huge prediction event, the 2024 US election. Isn't know who's gonna win? Is it Trump or Kamala Harris? This has become the biggest, hottest betting market on PolyMarket. Nothing else even comes close. The crypto crowd has been all over it for a while now. By 2024, PolyMarket has become mainstream, earning into a key spot for predicting election outcomes. I mean, who wouldn't want to know who the next president of the United States will be, right? It's not just people in the crypto world who are paying attention, the whole world is watching, especially during election coverage. PolyMarket's odds are being taken seriously as a reliable data reference. You can find PolyMarket's data on major news platforms everywhere. This is totally a blockbuster moment for crypto stepping into the mainstream. Well, traditionally, we use all sorts of data points to predict elections. Like, take opinion polls for example. But there's a ton of issues with them. Polls aren't always accurate. We have to wait for results. We've also seen some people who are good at predicting stuff. Take Nate Silver from 538. For example, he uses complex models to predict election outcomes. Back in 2008, he nailed it by predicting the results for 49 states. It was almost like magic. But what about the 2016 presidential election? Trump's victory completely caught all the experts and pollsters off guard. A lot of people were sure Hillary was gonna win. But look what happened, everyone was stunned. This makes us start questioning who we can trust and how we can predict things accurately. Since 2016, the event-driven people have been turning to the wisdom of the crowd. It's all about using the collective power of people to predict outcomes instead of just relying on so-called experts. That's why prediction markets are taking off, especially when it comes to things like the U.S. elections. Even though prediction markets have been around for a while, since 2016, they've become key tools for balancing polls and expert predictions. So, what's the benefit of prediction markets? First off, they help make up for the big mistakes in polling from 2016. Also, it gives you real-time feedback on market sentiment, so you don't have to wait for polls to come out. You can see how the market reacts right away, especially when big news drops. People think the market will adjust quickly, which helps you keep up with what's happening. Plus, with the whole wisdom of the crowd thing, a lot of folks believe that everyone's collective smarts are more reliable than those so-called experts. A lot of people are skeptical about the fairness of polls. Prediction markets are seen as more objective. Since the 2016 election, our trust in those official organizations has been fading. So crowd wisdom has become a solid alternative. Blockchain plays a big role here. Decentralized prediction markets like PolyMarket use it to provide transparency. All the records are public on the ledger, so you can see exactly who placed orders and how they did it. If someone tries to manipulate the market, it'll be out there for everyone to see and understand. Plus, no system is perfect. PolyMarket is no exception. For instance, there might be issues with market manipulation, but the transparency of blockchain allows us to better audit and keep an eye on these activities, preventing the kind of shady stuff we see in traditional markets. In the end, the data from PolyMarket is super important for predictions about the 24 election. Even though the results might be really close, PolyMarket gives us a clearer, more objective view through crowd wisdom. That's why PolyMarket is such a big deal when it comes to this. Why do you think 24 is becoming the go-to year for crypto tools? Who do you think will win this election? Have you been using PolyMarket during this election cycle? If you want to learn about developing on the Solana chain and their EVM chain, make sure to follow our channel for more related content. If you'd like to join our community, you can visit our website where you'll find a link to join our Discord server. See you there.